Welcome back, everyone. Mike Morkin's my name. I'm with Chef Randall, and we are here in the Cashway Kitchen. And up until this point, I've taken a stab at some of the titles as to what we're cooking, but today I am just going to pass it along to you and say, you pronounce it.
So pate choux. So it looks like pate.
I can get you a tissue for that.
Pate choux, yeah. So pate, a paste, dough, basically.
Okay.
And then choux is the type of dough, so it's a choux paste.
Okay.
Actually, in our industry, we refer to it as choux paste. So what is choux paste, you say? Well, it's a lot of things.
And what does it taste like?
Well, you've probably had it and you don't even realize it. Pate choux is meat. So you ever had an eclair?
Yes.
You ever had a cream puff?
Yes.
You ever had a profiterole? Like the thing with the ice cream in it with the chocolate on top?
I don't know.
Well, you're going to have it soon.
Okay.
Right. So that's what it's all made from.
Okay.
That dough. So we have some water and some butter in here. And it's come to a boil. Now I'm going to add, I have my flour and I have some salt in there. I'm going to add that all in at one time. So now I'm making a dough. And this is where that choux paste kind of idea comes from. Is that basically it's a dough that you make in a pan. Now you want to kill my heat for me, please?
Sure.
There's our dough right there.
It's gooed up quite well.
Yes. Now I don't know if our cameraman Zach or Nate can get over, but I'll put it down for you guys.
Looks like mashed potatoes.
Yeah, great example. Yes,
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. And so then, usually what I like to do is, once I kind of get that all going, I like to cook a little bit of this moisture out of it. And really what I'm looking for is to see if I have a little paste on the bottom. Or not a paste, but a film. I don't want it dark. I just want it to have a little, like a little residual bits, little fiddly bits, I guess I would say, but they're not dark. So that's going to help me kind of cook out the rest of this.
And I'm seeing that.
Yep. But see how it's kind of really nicely coming together like a dough?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So now we got that all done. Now what I want to do is I'm going to transfer it over to my work bowl and my mixer. And
where do the eggs come in? I'm waiting with anticipation.
Yes, it's exciting. All right. So now that we have that, we're going to fit our work bowl on here. We're going to set our paddle up. And then I'm going to have you add those eggs one at a time, but go ahead. As you bring one in, let it fully incorporate, and then we'll add the next one. Okay, go ahead. All right. So now that we have that going, this is going to be our dough. Now what we're looking for eventually here is we want the dough to have a stickiness to it. Okay. So we'll go on that. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut our pastry bags, and I'm going to cut a little nip off, and then we have straight tips. Now if you don't have pastry bags at home, you can certainly use a heavy-duty gallon Ziploc bag. I use it all the time. You can get tips. You can get them on the internet, of course, but also at some other cooking stores around town.
You used the word fun, I think, a show ago.
Oh,
about why you wanted to do it yourself, because it's fun.
Yes.
And as I see this is almost playful in nature.
It is fun.
Yes,
So for me, so I started out cooking. I was in another career, and I just slowly started getting into cooking. And next thing you know, I'm in a restaurant, and I got the bug.
How long have you been doing this?
Oh boy.
Because the reason I say that is because for those of us, and I think there are many of you out there that are nodding at this point, it would be frustrating.
For what?
You're so good at it. And
what's the frustrating part?
Well, because it wouldn't come out right away.
Did you ever play a musical instrument?
For a little while.
Okay. Like what?
A trumpet.
Right. Were you like Doc Severinsen right away when you started playing?
No, I would put on my folks' Herb Alper records and fake it.
The Tijuana Brass, love it.
Yeah.
But we all have to practice, right?
Well,
athletes have to practice.
Therein lied the problem with me. But anyway.
Oh yeah. So we all have to practice.
Yes.
And that's really the key to all of this is that we all have to practice and get better at it. And so that's really the trick behind cooking or anything is just being able to practice and just learn little tricks. Kind of like I don't know. Remember when we made that turkey burger?
Yeah.
And we ran the plastic wrap through the thing and
to clean everything out.
Yeah, everybody else is like freaking out, like, oh, don't do that. We don't. We just learn from these are little tricks we learn along the way. So. All right.
All right. What are we doing?
So now I'll make.
You want me to do it?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lock our paper down first.
Oh.
So we're gonna put a little.
Oh, there's a little sneaky.
Yeah. And so we're gonna put our little shoe down, and that's gonna help our paper stay there.
Okay.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come straight down, make like a little blob, and then just kind of twist it off. And if you get a point, don't worry about that, because we'll go back and smooth it out. So I'll let you do a few.
I was wondering if you were going to trust me with that.
Well, you really can't.
I kind of asked to do it, and then you didn't.
So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll get a little water and kind of tap these guys down.
Okay.
And then the thing about pate choux, or these little profiteroles that we're going to make, we want them to cook in a relatively moderate oven for a longer period of time because we really want to draw it out. Now, I assume you've never milked a cow before, have you?
No. Yeah,
because
there's an utter disaster joke, but I'm not going there.
So the way that you would handle that pastry bag is exactly like how you would milk a cow.
Oh,
so it's a process in which you do that.
It didn't work. Didn't grow up on the farm.
We can always scoop it back up and try again.
Well, I'm trying to put a little Dairy Queen twist on it, is what I'm.
So what we'll do is we'll go ahead
plug for Dairy Queen.
Yeah. And maybe work on these a little bit. We'll come back. We're gonna bake them off, and then we'll actually make some things with them in a couple other episodes. Sound good?
You did a great job.
Yeah.